Hey junkie friends, just out in the junk shed today doing some tidying up. I'm wanting to weld some little elephants together, and you'll see those after they're done. But so I was looking for some ears and legs for them, and just thought I'd share some of my little parts and pieces that I have. So right now I'm unpacking a whole bunch of these old bracing bits, and I take these and my little bitty roosters that I make, I cut this off. Cut that tip off, and then that's what I use to make rooster beaks. And then the rest of the bit I actually use to make chicken legs and all sorts of legs and different animal parts for different things. I remember where this came from, but this is a denim roll, and I'd say it was from an Amishman's wood kit. But anyway, this was full of bracing bits, and so I've just been unpacking them this morning. They're like stuck in these little deals, rusted into the fabric. I can't do it without getting my hand free. But anyway, you see they're in there. Oh, there we go. And I've just been unpacking these and putting them in a pan with all the rest of the ones that I had. And like, I have a whole bucket full of different, this is out of a meat grinder. So is this. Here's some old bracing bits. And this is where I keep different straight things to use for making legs and that kind of stuff. I have a bit of a collection of old saw blades, and I use those. I cut like along here, and I cut little sections of them out so I can get like, oh, I don't know, 6 or 8 little rooster combs out of one saw blade. This old grill thing, I think this was off of the front of a tractor at some point, but I think that would make really cool big old cat whiskers. And those D handles, I save those and I make them into big pumpkin stems. Like whenever I make the big pumpkin jack-o'-lantern faces out of the chair seats from the old metal lawn chairs. Just a set of the legs hanging from the ceiling. And I keep a whole bucket full of all those old legs from the old broken lawn chair, because those legs make really cool bird legs. You know, a bird is always standing with one foot up, so those make really cool bird legs. So this is just one little corner of my junk shed, one little section. All I did was stand in one place and show you like 10 different things that I can use. So anyway, I just wanted to do a little junk shed tour this morning. So I think I'm going to kind of make this a regular thing. Whenever I get into my junk stash, I'm going to share just a few minute video with you. On this same wall, I just kind of hang random stuff up here, and this stuff totally migrates in and out. But like, I think this would make a really cool coil head. Like, see how it's got like the little, that part sticking out of the top? I think it looks like maybe an iguana. Ooh, yeah, that's totally an iguana. This, with some other right parts, this will make an elephant body. I make springs into elephant bodies. There's a couple more D handles up there for my jack-o'-lantern handle collection. I have a couple of these. They are little motors. It's a 1/3 horsepower motor. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I got them from my father-in-law, and I thought they might be fun to do some cool thing with the girls eventually. Like, I don't know. Or maybe some motorized fun thing. I don't know. But anyway, I have a couple of them here. Definitely not junk. Those are brand new. They came from my father-in-law. He picks up some pretty random stuff sometimes and fun stuff. Right next to the motor, I have like this kind of, it's just a random selection of old tools. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's super heavy on this end. And a lot of the wooden handled stuff, that would make a good leg for something. Actually, this would make a good chicken beak. But a lot of the wooden handled stuff I already commandeered last week to make gnome noses. If you remember those Santa gnomes that I made back at Christmas, I still haven't done it, but I want to take orange bale twine and make leprechaun gnomes. And then I was thinking about making some Uncle Sam gnomes. I think this kind of looks like a giraffe, sorta. We'll see if I turn it into that someday or something else. So that's all I got for you for today. Stay tuned for the next junk shed adventure. I'll get into another area someday soon.